What's up, fam? Today I want to talk about how to understand the Bible. First, you need one of these. Because a lot of the words that the Europeans put in the Bible is coded. And when you break those words down, you can understand what the Bible is saying, not what you've been told what it's saying. It has a meaning. It's like the people that put the Bible together. Well, you got to look at who instructed them to put it together, and what was the sole purpose of the person wanting to be put together. So if you're an honest person, you might kind of do what that person said a little bit, but you're going to put some clues in there that let you know it's the deception. So this book here kind of helps you get through the deception in the Bible. You always hear about Adam and Eve and how Eve ate the apple. First, if a person would actually pick up a Bible and read it, it doesn't say apple, it says fruit. So that's one word there, the fruit. And then you ask yourself, well, why come they always saying apple? So you look up that word apple. When it's saying fruit, it might not be actually saying fruit. And when it's saying apple, it might not be actually saying apple. When it's saying cane, it might not be actually saying the canes you're thinking about. All these things might have different meanings, but you need a book like this here to let you see what those words actually mean, and so you can know the meaning of them, and not the meaning that they're putting out there for you to read. Fruit. I'm gonna look it up right here. Fruit doesn't mean. I mean, in one way, it can mean a food, but in that context, when it comes to Adam and Eve, it don't mean fruit. It means a young male. Fruit means a young male. So when she saw the fruit, she ate of it. And so when you look up the word eat, like I'm saying, words don't mean actually what you think they mean. They have a different meaning altogether. So I'm going to show you this word eat. E-A-T. Eat. The word eat means to defile. So I got the word eat down now. Where it is on here. Let me see. Let me find that. E-A-T. Okay. Eating. Eat. Eat the last one, but you know what I'm saying? Picks up here. And the word means to defile. So she defiled herself, and she gave it to Adam. He defiled his damn self too. So you got to understand the deceptions of this world. And you know, one thing, I was happy that when I saw that movie, when I first saw the movie The Matrix, man, a light flashed in my head, because you know what I said, man, I've always has been unplugged from the Matrix. And it's like the things that you have to do in order for you to have a happy time in the Matrix, man, I'm not willing to go through that. You know what I'm saying? To do that, I'm not going to sell my soul to live good in the Matrix. And so when I saw that movie, you know, because when you think about it, all the people that call themselves enlightened, good people of the earth, how many good people that you know? You don't have many friends because there's not a lot of people like you. But there are a lot of low down, dirty people. You find them everywhere. But actually, a good person, salt to the earth, they are very rare. So when it comes to this war, it's sad to say that maybe only a third of the people will make it of each race, I would say. Because the rest of them going to destroy themselves, they're going to get destroyed, they're going to get caught up in this what's happening. Because they are not preparing themselves. People they are involving themselves in things that will not be conducive to them having a good life if something catastrophic was to happen. And something bad happens around here, man, how are you prepared? Will you have food? Will you have water? Suppose all the raw water run out, what you gonna do then? Suppose all the food run out, what will you do then? I mean, are you able to go out and get your own food in the absence of stores and stuff like that? How will you live? So, I mean, people can fool themselves into thinking that things will be hunky-dory forever. But those are the people that's going to suffer. Those are the people that's going to perish. But for the ones that are enlightened, man, hey, man, you keep on getting smarter. And don't believe the deceptions that's going on, like the war in Syria talking about some gas. How, if the gas is so dangerous and poisonous, how can the people just walk around with no mask, no protective clothing, just walk around pouring water on people? Man, that's deceptive, man. Y'all falling for it. And the people, they really know that they want it all over in Syria. And they want that particular area in Syria, right there where Syria is located. So, hey, man. But like I said, are you prepared if something bad is going to happen? Because something, I mean, hey, man, we don't know when it's going to happen. Like I said, you don't know the day or the hour. But the way that America keeps on allowing people that supposedly have a grudge against America in America, what's eventually going to happen? It's going to be some stuff happening here because, you know, people, these suicide bombers, you can't stop that. You know, because you can't stop and try to, business won't go on if you got to stop and frisk everybody everywhere you go. They just can't do that. So, you just going to open the door, man, for one of these person with a gripe to do that here in America. And it's going to come soon, I'm telling you, man, because people just got to watch and pay attention to what's going on. And like I said, when it comes to the Bible, you have to, when the Bible is not a book that you can read, well, you read it from front to back, but it don't go from front to back like that, you know. You might have to go in Genesis and skip up to Leviticus on how the story goes back and forth, you know what I'm saying? So you got to know how to decode the Bible to really understand it. If you was a person with understanding and you read it, you wouldn't say it's such fakery because you got to look at the words that they're using, you know, not just what it's saying, but you got to look that word up because that word they're using wasn't the word that they used. And that word has a different meaning. So when you change the word, you change the meaning. So that's what you have to understand about the Bible is they change the words to keep you in darkness so you won't know the meaning. hey man, get you some education and try to better yourself. And people need to get smart real fast because at the rate that this world is going, man, I don't know. It might be another. I'm just not gonna put no timetable on it, but you can see that things have really changed for what things used to be, and it's going in this direction real fast. Look at the time it took, because I remember when men couldn't dress like women when I was coming up. Their ass would go to jail. But now they dressing like women, and it just hey man, they got little boys acting like so. This movement is going real fast. It's not taking no 40 and 50 and 100 years like it used to. It's all this shit's happening real fast. And sometimes you got to look at it, man. Is Trump trying to force the biblical war? Well, we just have to wait and see on what's gonna happen. But in regards to whatever happens, what are you going to do? That's the main thing. Because I know as a black person living in America, it doesn't matter if it's a Democrat or a Republican, man. If you don't get out and try to get it, you're not going to get it. It's as simple as that. And I never was a person that wanted no damn welfare because I like money every day, not once a month and all that kind of shit. I couldn't wait that long for my damn money. I need money every day. So that's why I'm gonna never try. I don't need that. But what I'm saying is, you have to be self-sufficient. You have to get smarter. Don't try to learn how to do one thing. Your mind can absorb so much. It has so much memory. It's you the best computer. You are. But a lot of people are scared to try to learn. Don't be scared. You have to embrace it as a human that's living on this earth. It's your duty to know as much as you can learn. You have to learn as much as you can learn while you're here. So, like I say, get you one of these right here and decode that Bible and know exactly what you're going to do. Peace.